The Plex, the Family Fun Center. The right company. HDC Siding and Gutters. No job too small. Outlaw Tees. Custom screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, vehicle decals, and more. And by The Spur, Southwest Wyoming's country music station.
Miles CPA has been part of the Star Valley community for more than 16 years. The times have changed a bit, but we are still proud to offer our continued support to the community and our Star Valley Braves. Say, didn't Corey play basketball for Star Valley High School? Whoa, Corey, I realize it's a black and white photo, but man, those are some white legs. Miles CPA. We loved our Braves then, and we love our Braves now. Go get 'em, Braves. Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious day at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Dude, Dad, nothing on us! Nothing on us? How hard can it be to be a banker? They just give other people's money away. Cole and Marty got nothing on us. Yeah. This is the Weekday Wake Up on SVI, your home for totally free personal and business listening. Okay, so you're ready for a subscription then. Just a few things to sign, we'll be on your way. Hey Amanda, what's the federal rate interest period on the Grace escrow after the next 4 quarters? If you could just sign here, here, initial here. So after a quick look at your credit, it's pretty evident that it's not good. And so it's not in the best interest of the bank to give you a loan today. I'm sorry. That's right, Cole and Marty, you've got nothing on us. We're gonna get people to give us money, and it's gonna be the Bank of Duke and Dow.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna...
Digital Dilemmas presents
Wi-Fi Enlightenment. A wise person once said, "Keep your feet on the ground and your router on a shelf." This will help you achieve greater happiness in life and a better Wi-Fi signal.
placing your router on the floor can negatively affect its performance because the ground will absorb the signal. Stay tuned for more Digital Dilemmas.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Good morning and welcome to the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper, Wyoming for live coverage of Star Valley Lady Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network. In Casper for day 2 of the 3A, 4A state championships. And today the 4A bracket at the Event Center in Casper. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson down on the Event Center floor right at midcourt getting ready for the Lady Braves to take on the Campbell County Lady Campbells in the consolation side of the bracket. Dal, yesterday Star Valley coming off a loss against Cheyenne East. It was a game where the Lady Braves played pretty good defense, held Cheyenne East well under their scoring average, but the Lady Braves offense didn't have quite enough output, and the loss puts them in this game today against Campbell County.
Yeah, and you're going to see again kind of that matchup between east and west of Wyoming. Sometimes the eastern side, they tend to be better shooters. I think the western side tends to be a little more physical, but it's kind of one of those different types of mentalities, and the lack of offense is what caught up to the Lady Braves yesterday. And quite honestly, Duke, it's going to be an issue today too. They've got to get in the 40s. If they get in the 40s, I feel very confident about their chance to win. If not, it's going to be a tough uphill climb against a team like Campbell County that, you throw out all the seeds this year. We just saw number 4 Kelly Walsh eliminate number 1 Green River. So that was literally last week. Green River won the regional tournament, so they're gone. And so, yeah, you just got to play the team that's in front of you, and Gillette's going to let her fly.
Of course, Campbell County coming in after a loss against the favorites, the Cody Phillies, who beat them by 20 yesterday. So it's Cody and East in one semi. It's Sheridan and Thunder in the other semi in the girls' bracket. And for this game, it's Star Valley and Campbell County. It's all part of your First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, where we are, 14 minutes away on our clock, but 8 minutes away on the scoreboard. So we'll go by the scoreboard as far as when they'll begin this game and tip things off for the Star Valley Lady Braves. So Dow, with that in mind, let's take a look at the Crimson Corner as part of our countdown to tip-off coverage.
Of course, State Spirit kicking off this week on Wednesday, March 8th. Congratulations to the Brave Cadets. They are bringing home another state championship as they took first place in the hip-hop category. And in fact, we learned last night their total score was a record. That's the highest score ever given out at the Wyoming State competition. The Brave Cadets placing 3rd in their jazz category. The cheerleaders also with a very successful outing at State Spirit as they placed state runner-up in co-ed and then 4th in the game day cheer. Yesterday was a tough day for the basketball teams, no doubt about that. The girls, as we mentioned, fell to Cheyenne East 46-28, and the guys who were the favorites got into a shooting match in the first half with Gillette, and then in the second half had kind of a drought end up costing them in the end as they lost to Campbell County 58-55. They play the Jackson Bronx in the game just after this one. And, oh, by the way, spring sports supposedly are going on. If you can get past the snow back home, they'll really start in earnest next week. That's a look at your Crimson Corner.
It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off with the Star Valley Lady Braves taking on Campbell County and the Camels. Today, of course, we'll have an old-fashioned doubleheader, as Dal mentioned, and the boys' game will be right after this one also on the Event Center floor. How about we check the roundup and look around girls basketball this weekend? It's all presented by Sunrise Engineering.
Well, Green River came in as the number 1 seed out of the West, and that didn't account for really of anything. Sheridan beat them by 12 yesterday, and then we just watched Green River get eliminated by Kelly Walsh here in the consolation bracket. So they are out of the tournament. Sheridan into the semifinals where they will play Thunder Basin. On the other side, East defeated Star Valley, as we mentioned, and Cody defeated these Camels. Duke, that game was within 7 at halftime. And we don't see very many teams play the Cody Phillies within 7.5. So this Campbell team's very capable. They end up losing 46-26. So you've got Cheyenne East and Cody in the other semifinal matchup. That's a rematch of last year's state championship, and that's the last time the Cody Phillies lost. So that one will be intense. On the 3A state side of things, the Douglas girls taking on Lyman in the one semi, and then Newcastle just beating up on Pinedale, which is kind of a surprise. They'll take on Buffalo at 6 p.m. That's a look at your roundup brought to you by Sunrise Engineering.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. From the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper, it's the consolation round of the 4A state basketball tournament, and Star Valley and Campbell County going at it on the girls' side. Coming up next on the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
We're always looking for things that make our farm more efficient.
The value that Smart Farm brings growers like Rick is the ability to be more efficient, to be cost effective, and also to be stewards of the land.
The Simplot Smart Farm program is split up into 4 segments: prepare, prescribe, grow, harvest.
Based off of our first year work with him, our yield goals were higher than they've ever been on those fields, around 10 to 15% higher.
We were very happy with what Simplot does for us.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community since 1999, including residential, commercial, and construction. Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic is your company for all of your trash needs, along with septic pumping and portable toilets. For the dependable company that has a proven trust and reliability, contact Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic at starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
Live coverage of this broadcast made possible because of Miles Beverage Incorporated, a proud sponsor of Star Valley and UW Athletics. Wyoming Minuteman Supply, guns and ammo, camping gear, licenses, and more. The Boxwhy Lodge, nestled high in the mountains, we offer the experience of a lifetime. Swift 98.7, Star Valley's hit music station. And by Star Valley Skidoo and Quick Lube, they repair it all and make it purr.
Star Valley Health and Mountain West Orthopedics are proud to sponsor athletic trainers to support student athletes at Evanston, Mountain View, Lyman, and Star Valley High Schools. Jackie Clark, Darren Fiskus, and Kelly Hansen help students stay healthy and safe, provide emergency medical care on the field and court, and help rehabilitate injuries. It's just one way we're giving back to the communities we serve.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
Live from the Ford Wyoming Center, this is Lady Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network with SVI Media coverage. Also on Swift 98.7 FM. Appreciate Amanda keeping us on the airwaves back in Star Valley, and Sage Jacobson keeping us on the SVI broadcast as well today as our producer. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson today, and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Let's make your building dreams become a reality. Find construction loan information at gofirstbank.com. Because it is the state tournament, we can't do live video today, but we do have Connor Clint, Dan Dockstetter on camera, and they're going to be recording some of these games, and recording the game. We'll have some highlight films for you that we can post afterwards. The Star Valley girls taking on Campbell County right now, and then after this one, we'll have the Braves boys team in the consolation as well, taking on a familiar opponent in the Jackson Bronx. So that comes up with a noon tip-off today. For this game, Dal, let's recap the rivalry between Star Valley and Campbell County.
And as you might guess, it's a little bit inconsistent when it comes to the rivalry between these two programs because they are not anywhere close to each other. The first time took place back in 97-98. Of course, the Flaming Gorge Classic had a lot to do with that. Overall, Gillette leads this series 6-0, Duke. The Lady Braves have never beaten Gillette. I've called a couple games where they were mighty close, but that's still what it is. On a neutral court, they're all been on neutral court, so the Camels lead at 6-0. They have met one time previously at state. The Camels won that one, so they lead 1-0 on in a state tournament setting, and that's a look at your rivalry brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon.
Bringing Earth resources to life, visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. It does look like they will start this game a little early as the scoreboard countdown is under 2 minutes. So that means we'll jump right into the Rocky Mountain Yeti Afton keys to the game.
Well, Duke, key number one, the boys played Campbell County yesterday, and the girls for Campbell County is kind of a mirror image. They shoot a ton of threes, over 600 attempts on the season, and they make 32% of them. You've got to limit the number of made threes. If this team makes 10 like the guys did yesterday, this one could get out of hand. I think the Lady Braves need 45-plus points. I'm going to stand by that. If they score 45-plus, I think they have a great chance to win this game. And to do that, they need to avoid the scoring droughts. That's key number 3. They can't go, a whole quarter with only one basket there at the end. And motivation today, Duke, make a little history. You've never beaten Gillette. You've certainly never beaten them at state. You can make a little history today. You're not going to win the state tournament, but you can make a little history today. That's a look at your Rocky Mountain Yeti Afton keys to the game.
Legend driven. Find them online at RockyMountainYeti.group, located in Afton. Rocky Mountain Yeti. A snapshot of these two teams. Campbell County, the number 4 seed out of the East, losing Dakota yesterday. They come in averaging 59.6 points per game and 54.5 points per game allowed. A high-scoring offense for the Camels. For the Star Valley Lady Braves, of course, the 3 seed out of the West. They come in averaging 41.5 points per game, but the second-best defense in the state of Wyoming, allowing 33.5 points per game, are the Star Valley Lady Braves. And so, again, that defense, as Dal mentioned in the keys to the game, going to be big against a good offensive team out of Campbell County. That's it for the first Bank of Wyoming Countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. Star Valley will be in the road whites today. Cheerleaders here as well and on the court. Congratulations to the runner-up finish to the co-ed cheer team of the 4A class earlier. And here's the starting 5 being announced first for Campbell County. Coming in wearing number 2 is Ramey Ladke, averaging 9.9 points per game. Number 10 is 43% three-point shooter Millie Riss at 9.4 points per game and 7 rebounds. Cammie Curtis at 10.3 points per game. Coming in number 12. Number 20 is Sydney Streitz. And finally, number 21 at 9.1 points per game is Madison Robertson for Campbell County. Head coach Brady Luchton for the Camels. And now the starting lineup for the Lady Braves.
And the Lady Braves will be wearing the whites trimmed with crimson and gold. Getting the start is number 1, a 5'8 junior leading the Lady Braves in steals. That's Kenley Englehart. A 5'8 junior wearing number 3, that's Sheridan Coles. A 5'8 junior wearing number 23, Delancey Brogue. A 5'8 senior wearing number 33 is Maddie Hale, and a 5'10 senior wearing number 34, that's Cameron Erickson. The Lady Braves coached by Cade Erickson, assisted by Cade Wilkes, Jason Kazer, and Shaylin Hathaway.
We are ready to tip off. Maddie Hale will go to the circle for the Lady Braves. She'll be working against Cammie Curtis.
One thing you notice about this Camel team on paper, Duke, all 5 of these starters average between 8 and 11 points. It's a very even offense. It's not like this person scores all their points. Everybody scores.
Star Valley in white, Campbell County in black. Lady Braves and the Camels going at it here at the Ford Wyoming Center. Ball in the air, tip won by Campbell, and the Camels will have the first possession of the game in this elimination round of the consolation bracket. Quickly around the outside, down low, outside, kick out, corner 3 is no good. Rolled the inside rim, missed by Robertson. Fight for the rebound is lost out of bounds, off of the Camels. Star Valley basketball.
And this right here is going to be kind of the microcosm here. Can you handle the full court press?
Camels in it immediately. Hale in the backcourt, dribbles across the timeline now for the Lady Braves on their opening possession of the game. 25 seconds into this one after Campbell came up empty on a 3-point shot to open things up. Here's Englehart, works to Brogan, swinging around the outside to Maddie Hale on the left side wing. And Hale tries to go inside, can't, back to Cameron, over to Brogue again on the right side. Now nice pass down to Hale, who cuts the post and scores.
That was a beautiful set play by the Lady Braves, and they ran it to perfection.
2-0 Star Valley up on top early with Robertson passing over to Ladke on the perimeter right side. Tries to drive in baseline. Shut down, but the shot is up. No good. Great defense from Brogue. Rebound comes down to Star Valley, but then throw it away. Double teamed on the baseline off the rebound and tried to pass it out and goes out of bounds untouched.
You can see Coach Erickson's like, you're doing the work, then just calm down a little bit on the outlet pass. We'll be fine.
So Riss will inbound front court side now for Campbell County. Able to find Ladke, 6:57 still to play in the first period with Star Valley up by 2. Work it over to Robertson. Englehart picks her up on the perimeter. Robertson dribbles, spins, drives to the rim, double team, shot good off the square, ties the game at 2.
Tell you what, that was a pretty impressive drive. The Lady Braves just about poked that away from her 2 or 3 times, but she was able to recover.
Hale across the timeline now for Star Valley. Sets up the offense on the perimeter. Brogue right side wing. Looks to Englehart on the post. Covered. Dribbles and passes to Cameron up top. Now to Hale on the left side wing as we tick down to 6:25. Inside out. Englehart travels on the perimeter on the shot fake before she drove in. That will be a turnover, and it's Camel basketball.
Yes, a little bit of a shuffle of the feet. She was going to drive in and probably get a pretty good shot.
Star Valley with some rudimental pressure in the backcourt as Campbell County takes a 3, and it's a swish in transition. Millie Riss the triple to make it 5-2.
6:05 to play in the first period. Engelhardt on the perimeter is fouled on the floor, stopping the clock at 6:04 with the first whistle of the game going against the Camels.
Ramey Ladke picks up her first team foul, 6:04 to go. Couple of players sub in for the Camels. Number 11, Lauren Kuchbacher, and Kaylee Neary, number 5.
Inbounding baseline is Bro, goes to Cameron, double team on the post, puts up the shot anyway. Too strong, no good. Just off the back rim inside, and it's rebounded by Kuchbacher. Down the floor comes Campbell County. Kuchbacher coast to coast and travels on the post. Great defense as both Coles and Engelhardt sucked in, forcing the travel. 5:54 to play in the first period. Star Valley still trailing by 3, 5-2. They break the press again. Nope, it's tipped out of bounds into the score table off of Campbell County. Star Valley basketball. Brogue will inbound in the backcourt side of half court. Looking, running out of time, and just a dangerous pass, but it's tipped to Cameron, luckily. She'll track it down in the corner. Now double teamed in the corner. Passes up top to Hale to get out of it, but she's still on the sideline and dribbles into some open floor in the front court.
Excellent job of being strong with the ball there in some tough situations.
Working it over right side to Brogue. Back down to Cameron in the middle of the lane, who beat the defense and scores. 5-4 now. Star Valley trailing by 1. Ball movement around the perimeter for Campbell County. Left side, corner 3. Shots from Robertson, too strong, but a backside rebound for Riss. Campbell basketball to clear out to Neary. Up top again to Robertson. She wants to drive the post. Defense is there, bounces up top. Down to the free throw line, a handoff. Jumper from the elbow, no good, side rimmed it, and rebounded easily by Sheridan Coles. Star Valley basketball. Coles out in front to Brogue on the run. Stops on the three-point line, feeds down low into double coverage, but a foul as she went down to Coles, who was pushed in the back to stop the clock at 4:57.
Sheridan was in a really good spot to maybe get a layup, but she did draw the foul. And I believe that's going to go against Millie Riss. First personal on Riss, second team foul in Campbell County. No team fouls on Star Valley as of yet. Kenley Engelhardt has a seat, replaced by Bailey Erickson.
Brogue inbounds to Hale, up on top. Lady Braves trailing by a point with the ball in this consolation elimination game. Coles dribbles around a screen, drives the post, goes strong to the rim, and scores on the left hand. With the foul, count it to the and one.
Wow, nice
We've
job.
really seen Sheridan become more aggressive over these last 2 weeks, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, she is capable of being like the leading scorer for this team. She's got the skill set. It's aggression level and turnovers. She can cut down on that one. That looked fantastic there, finishing with the left hand.
Coles to the and one, shot's good, makes it 7-5. Lady Braves on top now. 4:45 to play in the first period. 3 team fouls on Campbell, 0 on Star Valley. Here's Ladke, passes up top to Riss, double teamed around the perimeter. Extra pass to find Neary, open shot, missed for 3. Deep rebound by Ladke, drives, pop out again, kick out 3, no good again. Rebounded by Maddie Hale. Star Valley basketball. Maddie passes across the timeline to Bailey, lost the ball and picked up by the Camels. They run back the other way. Ladke to the rim, split the D, and a block call, and the shot's good. Trying to take the charge was Maddie Hale, but she gets the foul instead.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
That ties the game at 7 with an and one now coming for Campbell County. Ramey Ladke to take the shot with 4:17 to play in the first.
First personal on Maddie, first team foul on the Lady Braves with 4:17 to go in the first. Ladke looking for the three-point play. It's away and good.
Another lead change, already the 4th of the game, with Ladke putting Campbell County on top by a point. Engelhardt up the sideline, and the ball tipped out of bounds off of Campbell at the half-court line, stays with the Lady Braves. They'll inbound on the front court side of mid-floor. 4:12 to play in the first. Brogue looking for an inbound, does get to Coles. Top of the key, dribbles down and tries to pass down the post, but stolen away. Campbell's on the run. The ball tipped at half court and taken right back by Engelhardt. She splits the D, has Cameron down there, fakes the pass to Cameron, goes to the rim, missed it, but Cameron on the rebound and fouled on the putback. 3:58 to play in the first, and Cameron Erickson 2 shots at the Riverside Dental free throw line.
They're going to get number 20, Sydney Streets, for her second. Cameron Erickson to the line where she's got 2 points. shoots just over 50% from the line. Duke, she's a better shooter than that. I keep waiting for that percentage to go up, so maybe she'll go 8 of 10 today or something like that. First one's good.
As we mentioned yesterday, she doesn't shoot a ton of threes, but actually leads 4A in three-point percentage. Top of the state. Second free throw, no good. Got 1 out of 2. Tied game now, 8-all with 3:55 to play in the first. Campbell County basketball, screen set for a three-point shot, but the defense rolls over it, forces the pass up top, and the three ball is blocked by Engelhardt. She collects the ball. That was a straight swat right down to herself. Engelhardt now lobs down to Cameron, in traffic, catch, shoot, good with the foul. Engelhardt on the defensive play, and then Cameron finishes in traffic on the other end.
Man, what a sequence from Kenley Engelhardt. That was as pretty a block and rebound to yourself as you're going to find. And then terrific outlet or pass down low to Cameron, who finishes amid the contact for the three-point opportunity.
Here's the and one to put Star Valley up by 3. Good. Banked it off the square.
Hey, we've talked about it before. This event center, there's no end cap. Sometimes you just got to do your thing.
So Star Valley up by 3 after Cameron Erickson gets the and one to fall, and a foul on the perimeter against Engelhardt. She gets tied up with Ladke on a dribble drive. This will be on the floor at 3:27 to play in the first.
First personal on Kenley. Second team foul on the Lady Braves.
Campbell County will inbound baseline, and a foul before the inbound play against Star Valley. Wasn't a lot of movement going on, so
I was just going to say.
Get the
Cameron
Lady
Erickson
Braves.
picked one up.
So the inbound up top to Curtis. Campbell splits the D to the rim and scores. Defense a little slow to rotate on that one, and it's now a 1-point game again. Lady Braves up 11-10. Hale into the front court for Star Valley. Bounces to Cameron Erickson on the perimeter. 3:07 to play in the first.
Ooh.
Campbell hits the deck, down low, and that's going to be an up and down travel call on Engelhardt as she went up for the shot but didn't shoot it and came back down.
See, Delancey Brogue or no, it was Anna Owenslager. She laid someone out.
3 minutes to go in this one. Still first period. Lady Braves by 1. Dribble drive, take to the rim again. Shot off the square, no good. Missed by Ladke. Rebounded by Cambry Johnson for Star Valley. Johnson across the half-court line. Picks up her dribble at the 3. Stops and goes with a pass over to Bailey Erickson. Top of the floor, works to Cameron, right side wing. Holds it high, looks inside to Hale, but covered. Engelhardt, top, now down low. Shot, spin, too strong for Johnson. No good, rebound, and then going down. It's a travel call. That's going to be Star Valley basketball after Curtis got the rebound, but then fell down. So travel on Campbell County, and it's Star Valley basketball. Brogue will inbound.
Brogue comes in along with Sheridan Coles on that dead ball.
2:30 to play in the first period. Coles has it, works up top to Engelhardt. Lady Braves still up by 1. Here's a nice screen set for Brogue. Can't get off the shot, but drives. Left-handed hook is no good. Fight for the rebound underneath. And Campbell again gets it, falls down, but passes the ball before doing so. And Curtis has the dribble in the backcourt, now across the half-court line. Hesitates, drives, no shot, kick out. Riss wants to go in left post and throws it away. Tried to hit Ladke in the corner, off target and out of bounds.
Neary checking in for the Camels. Kaylee Neary. Backcourt pressure here from the Camels also against Star Valley.
Lady Braves still lead by 1, 11-10 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 2:07 to play and counting after the inbound play to Engelhardt. Late first period. Kenley crosses over the line. Drives down the middle of the lane and almost scored off the square. Hit the inside rim and out, no good. Is a out-of-bounds play on the rebound attempt. It's going to be off of Campbell County and stay with the Lady Braves.
I thought that thing dropped. I really did.
It was halfway down and just rolled up and out. Running out of time, but Brogue triggers up top to Johnson. Cambry, couple dribbles, passes to Coles, collects it, bumped. Defense falls, can't get off the shot, works it back outside. Able to find Hale. She's covered heavily on the perimeter. Tough pass brought in from Brogue.
It's good defense from Campbell County because they had Maddie flashing across the lane, but she shut down the passing lane.
Here's Engelhardt. Star Valley Braves can't get much closer than the three-point line right now. Ball tipped, loose, bodies dive. Johnson has it, and then Campbell's going to fall on top of her, and that'll be a foul.
Yeah, Cambry Johnson went down and got it. They're going to get Madison Robertson. It would have been a 2-point takedown. Unfortunately, here it's a foul this weekend.
1:24 to play in the first period. Star Valley keeps possession. That's the 16th foul on the Camels.
So 1:24 to go in the first. Lady Braves with the chance to get to the line potentially.
Hale has no time to inbound. 5-second violation. Can't get it in on time. Lady Braves turn it over in a 1-point game.
And a lot of times you'll see Coach Erickson call a timeout right there, but I think he's wanting his girls to work through these situations so he can have those for later.
Here's Campbell County on the other end. Neary passes up top, tracked down by Robertson. Bailey Erickson on her defensively out on the perimeter. Pass tipped but collected by Rayner. And then thrown away. It was tipped out of bounds, though, by Bailey, so it stays with the Lady Braves on their end. Star Valley still up by 1 here with 1:05 to play in the first. Campbell County inbounding front court sideline. Lob to the top of the key to Ladke, and she'll track it down and step back just outside the midcourt circle. Work it left side to Robertson. Can't drive baseline, kicks back to Curtis. Top of the free throw line, now kicks out for a 3-ball, which is good from Kaylee Neary. Puts Campbell County back on top, 45 seconds to play in the first.
Camels hadn't hit one of those in a while. Now they're 2 of 6.
13-11. Camels with the lead. 36 seconds to go in the period. Ball tipped, knocked out of bounds off the Camels. Stays with Star Valley, front court side inbound.
34 seconds here, Duke. Lady Braves with plenty of time to work this and get a final shot. A good high-quality shot.
Inbounding is Brogue. Goes backcourt to Maddie Hale. Clock is ticking down to 30 seconds. Braves trail by 2, late first period. Here's Paige Erickson. Sorry, Bailey Erickson. That was a flashback we didn't need this morning. 20 seconds. Now down the right post, but a travel call on Coles.
Kind of lost her dribble. Recovered the dribble, but then was thinking maybe she had one more step in her, and she did not.
17 seconds to play in the first. Camel basketball now after the turnover. Across the half-court line, Camels up by 2. Work to the right side. Pass to the post. Clock down to 7. Turnaround jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. Camels will have it. Put back is good off the square. Off the offensive rebound, and time will expire. And the Lady Braves trail by 4 after Camels go on a 5-0 run to end the period. 15-11 from the Ford Wyoming Center in the 4A State Basketball Tournament on the SVI Sports Network.
Does Swift Creek Trading sell? The real question is, what don't they sell? At Swift Creek Trading, find boots, shoes, socks, sweaters, shirts, jeans, belts, dress shirts and ties, horse tack and accessories, horse shoes, riding gear, cowboy hats, baseball caps, UW and Star Valley apparel, cologne, wallets,
Swift Creek Trading, your everything store, downtown Afton.
Miscellaneous items, shoe and boot care, jewelry, western shirt.
I went to Teton Acupuncture to meet with Dr. Melissa Franklin for some ongoing COVID symptoms that I had been experiencing. And with her help, I was able to regain some of my taste and smell, and some of the other symptoms that I was dealing with are no longer bothering me. After a year of dealing with them, they were resolved pretty quickly with her help.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second period at the Ford Wyoming Center. It is Star Valley basketball to open up things. Star Valley trails by 4 against the Campbell County Lady Camels. Campbell County again will come out and pressure the ball deep in the front court after the inbound play. Star Valley tries to lob down low to Cameron. Pass just a little high, and that will be a turnover out of bounds. 15-11, Campbell County on top. With the basketball are the Camels. Work to the right, quick kick out, 3 is good. Cammie Curtis, and just like that, it's a 7-point Campbell County lead. 7:30 to play in the second, and a backcourt violation against the Lady Braves.
You get Bailey Erickson there.
Campbell County's come out and really picked up the defensive intensity to start off the period.
Well, when you can cause the defensive issues and then get an open three, and they've hit their last two, it's amazing how quick momentum can shift in your favor.
Here's Streitz, dribble down to the baseline, kick back up top to Reitzel. She'll hand off to Ladke, drive, kick out, and there will be a foul on the floor on the pass. And so that's going to be against Star Valley with 7:18 to play in the second.
Cameron going to pick up her second.
They're lining up for shots, but this was on the floor, and the official corrects them. So, yeah, it's going to be an inbound play on the baseline. Just the fourth team foul on the Lady Braves. So Riss will inbound for Campbell County. Lob up top of the inbound to the free throw line. Dribble drive, kick out. Another three-corner left. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Coles will have it. Sheridan across the half-court line. Slows down in the front court, and the offense will set. 7:05 to play before halftime. Maddie Hale on the right side wing. Star Valley trailing 18-11 at the Ford Wyoming Center as Maddie dribbles from right wing to left wing. Picks up her dribble and bounces over to Bailey Erickson. Finds a seam, drives, drunner in the lane, off the square, and in. The ball hit the top line of the box. 2 for Bailey.
I like that because Lady Braves, everybody's going to have to contribute. Oh, my goodness.
3 ball in transition on the other end is good for Campbell County.
That one was a deep three, several feet beyond the arc.
Now it's 21-13. Campbell double teaming in the front court. Bailey Erickson dribbles out of some pressure, goes down to Brogue. She tracks down the dribble in the corner, has the ball knocked away loose, and taken away by the Camels. A steal for Campbell County. They're quickly down the floor with a 8-point lead. To the rim on the other end, and no good. Ball ricochets out of bounds off of Star Valley, going to stay with the Camels on their side.
Well, the Lady Braves are got to step up and take a charge here. They got to step up their defensive intensity. Right now, they're kind of a step slow as Campbell County is getting deflections, transition opportunities, and then they've hit their last 3 3-pointers, thus the lead.
Around the outside perimeter, Neary now passes to an open Robertson for 3. Shots missed, and a rebound foul against Campbell County as Millie Riss tried to go over the back. Star Valley basketball with 1-1 coming on the other end of the floor.
That'll be Riss's second. Yeah, you're right, Duke. 1-on-1 situation. And so that is one thing going in Star Valley's favor here to try and rebuild some momentum the other direction. But they need to hit these free throws. They're 3 of 4 right now. Bailey Erickson to the line.
From the Riverside Dental free throw line, with 6:07 to play in the second, Bailey hits the front end of the 1-1. Makes it a 7-point game, 21-14 with another to come.
Bailey, a 60% free throw shooter over the course of the season.
She'll set up the second. That was off the side rim, but rebounded by Brogue, and the putback is in. A really untraditional 3-point play off the missed free throw on the second attempt.
That was outstanding by Delancey.
Other end, Robertson, kind of a step back 3. There, that was a long 2 rather, and just swished it. She's getting into a rhythm for sure. Back to a 23-16 lead in favor of Campbell County. 5:40 to play the second period. Ball movement down low, but tipped out of bounds. Campbell County jumped in front of the passing lane as they tried to go down to Coles.
Well, Sheridan came across. She was wide open. The ladies were a little late recognizing where she was. By the time they got her the ball, Campbell County was on it and deflected out of bounds.
Still a 7-point Campbell County lead. Coles gets into the lane, drives down the post. Fadeaway turnaround, no good. Tough shot, well defended, and rebounded by Campbell on the opposite rim. Here's Raymer driving down, hits the deck and is fouled. This will be on the floor. Another inbound play coming on the baseline for the Camels. 5:25 to play in the second period. It's Campbell County 23, Star Valley 16.
Foul number 2 on Kelly Engelhardt, 15 foul. Coles will have a seat. Anna Owenslager, they're instructing her to go back to the scorer's table. He waves her back in. So Cambry Johnson, Anna Owenslager checking in on that dead ball.
Campbell will inbound on the baseline with Raymer to toss it in. Lobs up to the top. Able to find Curtis, who drives, another kick out, but no 3. Neary drives, kick out, no 3. Robertson drives, but spins around at the top of the key and works it behind her to Ladke, who then hands off again to Reimer. Now takes a 3 from Robertson. Swish again. Madison Robertson is burning the Braves right now.
She's hit her last 3 shots. She's got 7 points.
5 minutes to go in the second period. Bailey drives the left side post. Defense shuts her down. Stops at the elbow. Goes down into the key to Cambry Johnson, but the ball stolen away by Campbell County. It's a 10-point Campbell lead. A 3 in transition is good.
Oh, my gosh.
And Coach Erickson has to call a timeout after Cammie Curtis hit a 3 right down the barrel in transition. And suddenly it's Campbell County up 29-16. 4:44 to play in the second. Back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network.
It's time to update your home's flooring, and Battleson Brothers Carpet One is your local source. Right now at Battleson Brothers, find in-stock LVP as low as $2.99 per square foot. Get a bedroom installed with fresh new carpet for just $4.49. That includes the carpet, pad, and labor for just $4.49. Battleson Brothers Flooring also offers 12-month no-interest financing. In Afton and Thane, that's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Second period at the Ford Wyoming Center. 4:44 to play in this elimination game of the consolation bracket. Star Valley Lady Braves in a hole against Campbell County. It is Star Valley basketball, and an offensive foul is called on Engelhardt as 2 Campbell County players hit the deck coming across half court.
Kenley's tough, but I don't think she's 2 players hitting the ground tough. I mean, she's not a juggernaut. She's 90 pounds.
Yeah, it looked like they kind of just tripped over each other's feet, and the official just called the foul on Kenley.
And that's foul number 3 on Kenley.
Erickson going to leave her in as Campbell drives the outside and travels on the low post for Ladke.
Here's the thing, Duke. The Lady Braves just need to keep doing what they're doing. They need to improve their efficiency on offense just a little bit. But right now, the Campbells, you just got to weather this storm. They're shooting the lights out.
Thrown away, though, on a pass to Johnson over her head and out of bounds.
Say Campbell's shooting 50% from the three-point line and not the three-point line. 6 3-pointers in this first half.
4:16 to go in the period. A 13-point Campbell County lead. Campbell's with the basketball once again. Hand off to the outside. Work it over to Kubacher. She can't get to the rim. Pivots on the elbow. Still pivoting and then kicks it back outside. Here's Rydesel. Gives it up. Works it over to Kubacher. She wants to drive in on the wing. Can't. Kick back out. Another open 3. Shots away and good again. Cammie Curtis this time. Another 3 for Campbell County. And now it's just kind of ridiculous with these shots.
Well, they're launching them from 2-3 feet. It's contagious. They're feeling super confident.
And the defense of Campbell County forces another half-court turnover. Camels have it again on the other end. Another long 2 is
Why not?
good. This time again, Cammie Curtis. She's back-to-back. That one a long 2.
It's ridiculous.
And just 34-16 now is the score. And Coach Erickson's not quite sure what to think.
Well,
another timeout for the Lady Braves. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 3:33 remains before halftime on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Bill Tech. I'm the current mayor of the city of Kemmer. The biggest thing is the freedom that we have here, and I want to preserve that. We're all about camping, hunting, fishing, hiking, boating, all those outdoor things. Kemmer and Lincoln County are in my heart and always will be.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Lady Braves looking for some answers right now. They've been a barrage of Campbell County points from inside and mostly outside. Lady Braves with the ball. Engelhardt works to the corner. Broga 3, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Campbell County. Stays with the Lady Braves. It's 34-16, Camels on top.
Well, Camels have hit 7 threes in this first half, and that was the Lady Braves' first three-point attempt.
There's an inbound play to the post, but blocked and out of bounds. It's off of Star Valley, though, and it's going to stay or going back to Campbell County.
It's one of those things, Duke, where if you could come up with a story that has everything going one team's way right now, every bounce, every shot, every carom going to Campbell County, and they are putting up threes just with this super amount of confidence.
They do throw it away on the inbound play, though. Good defense for Star Valley as Robertson can't track it down. And
well, way to make me look stupid.
So it's the
broadcaster jinx, maybe?
Opposite work on the jinx. 3:21 to play in the second period. Inbound to Englehart in the corner. Double teamed it up top to Cambry Johnson. Johnson bounces over to Hale on the right side wing. Hale holds it high and dribbles top of the court. Pass to Englehart, left side. Picks up her dribble, finds Cameron, drives into the lane. Back to the backboard, spin, shot up, and good. Needed it from Cameron Erickson, 2 points. It's 34-18.
Well, it's getting a little too difficult to get her the ball, so that time she was out on the elbow and posted her way in and got the shot. She might have to do that the rest of the night.
Here's Campbell County, little pass in the lane, no good. Shot missed, rebounded by Brogue. Delancey hands off to Hale, who comes across half court. 2:42 to play in the second period. And now Star Valley goes, nice pass to Cameron Erickson. Englehart way deep on the baseline and found Cameron somehow in the opposite post. Cuts it down to a 14-point game.
And if you're the Lady Braves, that's all you can do is keep fighting and hope Campbell County cools off.
Didn't on that one, though. Neary takes it right to the hole. Split the D on a dribble drive for two more for the Camels. 36-20. 16-point Campbell County lead with 2:10 to go in the second. And Star Valley throws it away. Trying to hit a player in the front court. Nobody home. An unforced turnover on the Lady Braves.
Sheridan Cole's back in for the Lady Braves. I'd like to see her come back in and be aggressive offensively. Lady Braves need some points.
Here's Riss, drives in on the angle. Wild shot, no good. A pretty easy rebound for Cameron Erickson. 2 minutes to go before halftime. See if the Lady Braves can get this down to 10 points heading into the locker room. They trail by 16 right now. Working the outside is Maddie Hale down to the baseline. Back out top. Brogue left wing three. Short, no good. Follows the shot. Almost had her own rebound, but into the hands of Ladke. Campbell County basketball. Work it over to Curtis across the half-court line. Back to Robertson. Another three is no good this time. Cameron Erickson reaches behind her for the board.
Well, that one was the semi-pro length, whatever that one is.
Here's a pass down to Cameron on the low post. Good with the foul. Cameron Erickson down low. Robertson will get the foul with 1:24 to play in the second, down to a 14-point game.
Great job of being aggressive there by Cameron, able to finish. That foul is going to go against number 20, Sydney Streets, her third. And the 8th team foul. Of course, this is an and one situation for Cameron, where she's 2 of 3 today.
Free throws away and good. Another 3-point play from the line for Cameron. Now down to a 13-point game. Star Valley jumps into a full-court press. And it would be big if the Star Valley Lady Braves can get a stop here and get this down to 10 or less heading into the locker room. Here's Neary. Kick out and a turnover by Campbell County. Unforced. They try to hand off to Rydisel. She can't handle the pass. Out of bounds. Star Valley basketball. They get the stop. 1:12 to play in the second period. Brogue inbounds backcourt to Englehart. No pressure put on by Campbell County. They'll pick up the ball now at the half-court line. Bounce over to Hale. Double teamed in the front court corner and dribbles off her knee and out of bounds. Now the defense will need another stop with 1:06 to play in the second. Campbell County in their backcourt now. Ladke is picked up by Brogue at the half-court line. Dribbles over to the right side wing. She'll hand off to Robertson. Takes the three, too strong. Fight for the rebound, but stolen away by Kubacher, who gets the board and the bucket. 46 seconds to play in the second period. Star Valley back to Cameron. No dribble.
Wow.
Turnaround shot is good. That was a big play for Cameron on the run.
She's up to 15.
And back to a 13-point deficit. 30 seconds to go before halftime. Outside is Kubacher. Drive ball tipped. Loose. Picked up by Brogue. It was tipped by Englehart. Brogue picks it up. Big play here for Star Valley. Here's Coles. Sheridan drives the right post. Stops. Pivots. Splits the D. Goes up and is fouled. Sheridan to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll have 2 shots with 17.7 to play before half.
Ladke will pick up her second personal. Coles to the line where she's 1 of 1 so far today.
Free throw is short on the front end of 2.
Bailey Erickson checks in for Engelhardt. Kenley did an excellent job of playing with 3 fouls there and not doing anything to pick up that 4th. That would have been not good.
Yeah, well, Coach Erickson doesn't want to have her get one in the last 20 seconds. So she's out as the free throw is in. 12-point lead for Campbell County. Star Valley in the full court press, trying to get a turnover with 15 seconds before halftime. Campbell does break the press. Across the half-court line, down to 10 seconds. Dribble drive, kick out. Work to Reimer in the lane. Kick out, 3 away, no good. Fight for the rebound, loose on the court, out of bounds off of Campbell County with just 0.2 seconds to go. So the Lady Braves defense will not give up any points here at the half. They'll inbound and just take it to the locker room. Down by 12. And the way things were going, it could have been a lot worse than that. Things kind of went the Star Valley way towards the end of the half. Into the locker rooms with the Lady Braves trailing Campbell County by a score of 38-26. Star Valley Health halftime show coming your way next on the SVI Sports Network.
Physical therapy has been helping people get healthy for over 20 years. With offices in both Afton and Thane, they are ready to help you. Now certified in dry needling, the staff at Aspen Physical Therapy invites you to get back to work, to play, to life. Call 885-4APT or 883-4477 and get started today. Aspen Physical Therapy, a proud supporter of Star Valley and UW Athletics.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
You know what I like about Caribou Ford? It's a quick drive, but it's beautiful.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? I take my Caribou Ford everywhere.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? My whole family goes in my Caribou Ford.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous Warranty Forever, just east of Lava Hot Springs on Highway 30.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
The Lincoln County School District No. 2 Transportation Department has an immediate opening for a full-time activity bus driver. The starting wage is $19 an hour with benefits, paid personal leave, and Wyoming retirement system. CDL training is included if needed. For more details, contact the LCSD2 Transportation Department at 885-7146. That's 885-7146, or visit transportation.lcsd2.org.
This is Braves basketball and the Star Valley Health halftime show on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Health halftime show from the Ford Wyoming Center on the SVI Sports Network. It's the elimination round of the consolation side of the bracket in the girls 4A state championship tournament, and the Lady Braves trailing Campbell County right now by a score of 38-26. And there was just a moment there in that game down where Campbell County just went on a tear, and the threes were all falling. They built this big lead, but credit the Lady Braves for battling back. They were able to get down to 12 here at the half.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened there for a stretch. Campbell County dominated, but then, you know, you're hoping that the law of averages kicks in and that they're no longer going to shoot 53% from the three-point line, but, they're also throwing some backcourt pressure on you with that double-digit lead, and sometimes things just kind of fall apart. But, I think the Lady Braves did a good job of at least reestablishing their feet, so to speak, so they can have a chance to cut into this in the second half.
For those watching on SBI, we do have some first-half highlights for you going on screen right now. While those are running, let's take a look at your Battleson Brothers Carpet One floor and home halftime battle stats.
Well, as we mentioned, it was a terrific first-half shooting for the Campbell County Camels. Cammie Curtis, their leading, a lot of C's. Cammie Curtis with their leading scorer. She had 15 points, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, 3 of 6 from inside the arc. The Camels got 3-pointers from 4 different players. Millie Riss went 2 for 2. Kaylee Neary hit 1. Madison Robertson hit 1 from about Evansville. She had 7 points. 6 points for Riss, 5 for Neary, 3 for Ladke. Looking at the three-point shots, 7 of 15 as a team. That's 47%. 1 for 1 from the free throw line were the Camels. The Lady Braves got 15 first-half points from Cameron Erickson. Great first half for her offensively. 6 of 7 from the field. The ladies also got 4 points from Sheridan Coles, 3 from Bailey Erickson, 2 from Delancey Brogue, and 2 from Maddie Hale. 3 rebounds from Brogue to lead the team, and 3 assists from Engelhardt to lead the team. Started always 6 of 9 from the free throw line that first half. Only 2 attempted three-pointers in that first half, Duke. Both of them from Brogue. Neither one of them went down. So the Lady Braves definitely banking on their inside game, and we'll see if the Camels slow down in the second half. Have to look at your halftime stats.
Presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One, floor and home. Now just in Afton. Find them at Battleson Brothers Quality, Price, and service with your halftime stats. By the way, we did see the state championship Brave Cadets perform here at the Wyoming Ford Center, and we did record that halftime performance. We'll have it uploaded on the Star Valley Independent Facebook page and here on our live stream channel at SVInews.com as well. We'll have that after the boys game today. We'll get that uploaded for you. Let's jump into our trivia time here this morning and see if we can give away a couples combo to Skyview Lanes and Cineplex in Afton.
Well, the question is, when was the last win at the state tournament for the Lady Braves? Use our texting number 307-203-4637. Fastest correct answer wins a couples combo from Skyview Lanes and Cineplex. I'll give you a hint. It wasn't very long ago.
All right, 203-4637. It's our Star Valley Health halftime show. Lady Braves trailing Campbell County 38-26 on the SVI Sports Network.
A leg up, an upper hand, an edge. Call it what you want. When you finance with Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, you'll always be winning. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours.
Your source for quality asphalt paving in Star Valley is Avail Valley Construction. They specialize in residential and commercial driveways and parking lots, done with great service at a great price. Call Avail Valley at 307-885-0600 for your quote today. Treat yourself to a luxurious staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVILOCAL. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVILOCAL for the locals only discount. B&H Auto is your local source for all your auto maintenance needs. Oil changes, brakes, shocks, tires, and even mechanical repairs such as transmissions and other engine problems. Located on the north end of Afton, that's B&H Auto, service you can ride on. The following are real testimonials of health services provided by Taylor Kennington at Elevate Life.
After 2 sessions with Taylor and implementing the strategies he taught, my daughter's anxiety is significantly better. She sleeps in her own bed and is back to being her happy self.
In 7 weeks, I am a whole new person who was skeptical at first, but now I want everyone to go see Taylor. He can help from the smallest problems to the really big things.
Elevate Life. Retrain your brain. Visit elevatelife.today.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health. supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit StarValleyHealth.org.
Teams back out on the court as we wrap up our Star Valley Health halftime show from the Ford Wyoming Center in the consolation elimination rounds of 4A state basketball. Lady Braves trailing Campbell County 38-26 here at the half. Let's see how the Lady Braves have done so far with the Rocky Mountain Yeti Afton keys to the game.
Well, key number one was limit made threes. Now, that's where I get to just kind of throw something out there without actually telling or helping anyone know how to do it. But in that first half, the Campbells were lights out from three, hit 7 of 13, as they said. So terrific percentage there for them. I thought the Lady Braves needed 45-plus points. Like I said, I felt pretty good about that. I still feel that way. Let's see what transpires once you get to 45. Avoid scoring droughts. I think the ladies did a pretty good job of, not only going more than a couple minutes without any points. And then, of course, number 4 is still on the table. We can make a little history and beat Gillette for the first time at state. That's never happened. They did a good job of at least not letting this one turn into a runaway in that second quarter, down 12 here at the break.
That's a look at your Rocky Mountain Yeti Afton keys to the game. Legend driven. Find them online at RockyMountainYeti.group. And the answer to your trivia question. See if we have a winner of our couples combo today.
So the question was, when was the last win at the state tournament for the Lady Braves? And the answer is 2021. They defeated Cheyenne Central 39-38. What a fun game that was.
It was a fun game, and we had some close guesses, but no correct guesses. We're 0 for 3 here in Casper.
Close, but no popcorn.
That's right. So no winner today of that couples combo as they put 8 minutes on the board. That will do it for our Star Valley Health halftime show. Advanced, local, personalized. Visit StarValleyHealth.org. That is StarValleyHealth.org. It is going to be Lady Brave basketball as they inbound half court to open up the second half of play. Working into this 12-point deficit against Campbell County and almost a turnover on the inbound play. It's going to stay with Star Valley. They'll inbound again.
So Campbell County's used a lot of speed and they've gotten a lot of deflections and made it very difficult to get the ball inbound.
Brogue inbounds to Coles just outside the mid-floor circle. Engelhart has it now. Dribbles to her left side. Works it down to the wing. Bounces inside to Cameron. Double team, spin, shot, no, but fouled. And quickly, Cameron Erickson back to the Riverside Dental free throw line in a 12-point game.
Remy Ladke going to pick up her third. First team foul.
Cameron will toe the line. First is away, and the first is good. Down to an 11-point game.
Cameron now takes over the game high. She has 16 points.
From the Riverside Dental free throw line, second attempt is no good off the front rim. Fight for the rebound, but Strites will get it for the Camels. She'll come across the half-court line. Campbell County still up by 11. They'll work it into the right side corner. Robertson spins, double-teamed outside the paint. Has to come back inside. Ball's tipped, but picked up by Campbell County.
She dodged her fourth foul right there.
Travel call from Millie Reese on the perimeter. So after all said and done, it's a turnover against the Camels.
And the Lady Braves need some points from Kenley on offense. She is such an explosive player. If she can get going here in the second half, that would be super helpful.
7:23 to play as Kenley crossover dribbled to get into the front court. Chance for Star Valley on this possession to get this down to single digits, but the pass stolen, loose on the court and taken away. It was tipped by Curtis, who has the steal. Works it to Ladke. Left side, open wing three, no good. Deep rebound by Campbell County, though. Riss will track it down and dribble up top of the floor. Work it to the left side to Robertson. Fakes left, comes right, spins, no shot. Bounces down to the baseline. Shot up from there is good. Nice feed down to Ladke, who gets a field goal on the post.
She's up to 5 points. Lead back up to 13.
Maddie Hale quickly down the floor for Star Valley. Clock rolls down to 6:39 to go in our third period. Engelhart passes over to Coles, who has the ball tipped out of her hands and out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley. Front court, sideline inbound.
Something else you notice when you play Campbell County, they shuttle players in and out like crazy. They've got like an 8 or 9 deep rotation, and they're always bringing 2 people in.
Ball moving around the perimeter for Star Valley after the inbound play. Here's Kenley Engelhardt. Works right side to Coles. Fakes a three and drives in. Dribbles off her toe. Picks up the loose ball and feeds it down low to Cameron, who is blocked on the shot attempt in a double team. Loose ball came down to Curtis, who gets the block, and also Rydisell across half court. Square up three. No good. Rebounded by Brogue underneath. Star Valley will dodge the bullet. Engelhardt takes a dribble across half court. Drives in. Tries to bounce it down to Cameron, but she was behind the double team, and it's still
nowhere for that ball to go.
Back the other way comes Campbell County. Here's a feed to Robertson in the corner. Drives in the baseline. Double team there. In trouble and gets tied up. Great job from Kenley Engelhardt, who was helped by, I believe, Coles down there. And the arrow will favor Campbell County. They'll inbound on their baseline. Inbound down low, and a great inbound play to the low block. Two for Cammie Curtis.
You cannot let the Camels have that easy of a lay-in. 17 now for Curtis.
5:37 to play in the game, in the third period, rather. Star Valley trails now 42-27. Trying to go down low to Coles. Loses the ball, picks it up, dribbles to the lane, under the rim. No good, but fouled. And Sheridan Coles to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 5:26 to go in the third.
Tell you what, Sheridan Coles is looking like a ballerina tonight. She has really put on her toe shoes and made several pirouettes in the paint. This time she draws a foul, number 3 on Cam Curtis.
First attempt is away. Front rim to no good for Coles. She'll have one more.
Bailey Erickson will come in for Delancey Brogue. Sheridan's 2 of 4 from the line today.
Second attempt, airballed it.
Wow. Not sure what happened there. Everybody has a little routine when they do it, and Sheridan looked like a routine failed her right there. She didn't like that.
5:22 to play in the third period. Camels with the basketball back the other way. Working the ball around the perimeter is Neary. Picked up by Coles. Feed down inside the lane. Trying to back down the defense. Turn, shot, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Erickson. She wants to run with the basketball. Cameron across the half-court line. Works it down to the right side wing. Picks up the dribble. Pass over to the left side. Coles, three, shot. Off the mark, no good. Ball tipped. Cameron gets the rebound and scores. Erickson the board and a bucket with 4:52 to play in the third period.
Cameron's carrying the team offensively. 18 of their 29 points.
Ball movement to the outside. Shot fake from Ryder. Tries. Jumper in the lane. Blocked from behind by Maddie Hale and into the hands of Kenley Engelhardt. Great defensive play from Maddie. Engelhardt to the rim, coast to coast. No, tried to kick it out, but stolen on the kick-out pass. Engelhardt then almost gets a steal, pokes the ball away, but Camels keep it. Here's Robertson in transition. Threes away. Off the side rim, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Hale. 4:16 to go in the third period. Star Valley down by 13 points. They've played even with Campbell County, but just trying to get back to single digits here. Deficit hasn't grown, but it really hasn't shrunk. Now Engelhardt, good bounce pass down to her, but got too far into the rim and will put up a wild shot that doesn't drop. Campbell's back the other way, and there's going to be a foul on Maddie Hale in the front court as she came up to play defense and bumps into Rayner. Stops the clock at 3:54 to play in the third period. And a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Luchin and the Campbell County Camels. Back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network.
Everything will be powered by renewable energy, but it's not as easy as flipping a switch. It's a long road, requiring decades of time and trillions of dollars. But what if there was a better direction on the path to zero carbon emissions? An energy source that's available right now, that's affordable, plentiful, and environmentally friendly. There is, and it's propane.
Fall River Propane, Star Valley's fastest growing energy for everyone provider, keeping you warm this winter.
Back on the court after the Campbell County timeout. It is Campbell basketball inbounding side front court. 3:54 to play in the third period. Deep inbound play down to the post. Spin, kick out. Threes away from the left corner. Hit the side of the backboard. And there is an injured Campbell County player.
Wow.
I believe it was the shooter. Rayner went down. I didn't see what happened. I was following the shot, but she's in pain. She's not doing well at all.
I wonder if she came down on someone's ankle. Sometimes that happens. where you go up for a shot and you come down and you roll your ankle 90 degrees and land it on someone's foot. But she is in a lot of pain.
She's getting some attention from the medical staff from Campbell County. And, yeah, neither of us saw what happened there.
Well, she's on the other end of the court in the corner, and there's about 8 players in between us and her. So you see her rise above to shoot the 3, and then the next thing we know, there's a whistle and this. And was there a foul on Star Valley, Duke? Yes?
I don't know. She is up. And
favoring that right ankle.
She is able to put weight on it, though, and walk, so that's a great sign.
I think there was a foul on that shot against Cambry Johnson.
You're correct. So they are going to sub in Millie Riss, who will take the shots. This will be 3 from the line. 2 team fouls apiece. And we'll see if we see Rayner again. Again, she was able to get up and walk, but pretty ginger.
Riss, a 52% free throw shooter, misses the first one. She will get 3.
Clock is stopped at 3:48 to play in the third. And the free throw is good on the second of 3. Second attempt is good. Got 2 out of 3. Makes it a 15-point Campbell County lead. 44-29. Cameron Erickson works behind to Coles. Back down to Cameron on the post. Spins, in trouble, kick out to Bailey. Works it to the right side to Coles. Drives on the baseline, under the rim, double team. Now kicks it out to Bailey for 3. No good, and a box out rebound for Campbell County. Braves come up empty with 3:23 to play in the third. Quickly down the court come the Camels. Now a 3 from Riss in transition, no good. Cameron Erickson on the rebound for the Lady Braves. They'll take the ball across the half-court line.
And there's time here for Star Valley if they can just be a little more efficient on offense.
Here's a great pass down to Coles. No dribble shot blocked, but contact. Sheridan Coles to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 3:04 to play in the third period.
I think that was a really good foul by Lauren Kuchbacher, because that was going to be an and one or at least a layup, and now Sheridan going to have to go to the line and earn them.
First shot away off the back rim, but got the friendly bounce up high and drops down.
Sheridan 3 of 6 from the line today. She's got 5 points in the game.
14-point game. Camels on top. Second free throw, too strong again. This time that she doesn't get the friendly bounce, but the putback off the rebound, no good. Brogue missed it. Now fight for the rebound on the miss, and Campbell County will get it this time. Camels want to run with the ball quickly down the floor, feed into the corner to Ladke, no shot. Working around up top and resetting the offense. 2:45 to play in the third period. Hand off to Riz. Works into the corner to Ladke. Drives in on the baseline, double teamed, falls down but gets the ball away. Works it back outside to the right to Neary. She drives in, double teamed, ball ripped away and stolen. Cameron Erickson with the steal. Dribbled into the double team and Cameron just said, I'll take it. Star Valley in the front court, 2:20 to play in the third period. Crossover dribble by Bailey, ball poked away but into the hands of Sheridan Coles. Coles will have it and has her dribble poked away by Neary. She'll have it on the run, back the other way. Neary tries to dump it down, but stolen back by Coles.
Wow.
Sheridan, who gave it up, gets the steal back. 2 minutes to go in the third period. 14-point deficit for Star Valley. Brogue on the outside. Centers things up. Picks up her dribble. Pivoting, and passes to Bailey Erickson. 1:48 to play in the third.
You really don't want to pick up your dribble with Ladke there. She's a vulture.
Here's Bailey Erickson, works around a screen, picks up her dribble, feeds down to Johnson. Cambry, no, but a foul. And a great little pick and roll for Cambry Johnson down the right post.
It's a perfect pass from Bailey. Cambry was not quite able to get everything behind it she wanted, but she does draw the foul, which is going to be foul number 4 on Millie Riss, which kind of snuck up on me. Cambry to the line for the first time today, and it's good. Rattles in.
1:38 to go in the third period. Big couple possessions here, just like before halftime. If Star Valley can get this down to 10 or less, That is a big deal heading into the fourth period.
Cambry with a chance to hit 2 for 2 here.
Second free throw for Cambry, no good. Rebounded by Campbell County. Remains a 13-point Campbell lead. 1:34 to go in the third period. 14 fouls on Campbell County. 2 on Star Valley as Englehart knocks the ball out of bounds. Campbell will inbound. Side right. Robertson goes to Rydesel. She's covered by Hale. Works it left side to Kuchbacher. She picks up her dribble. Tries to bounce into the lane. Does. Kick out. Robertson, no shot. Tries to drive the post. Englehart stays with her and hands off behind to Rydesel. No shot. Now a dribble drive take down the middle of the lane. Shot no good. It actually went kind of up through the bottom of the net. Little contact, no fouls, and Star Valley with the basketball.
Yeah, they're not calling much right now, Duke.
58 seconds to play in the third. Englehart has a screen. Defense stays with her, picks up the dribble, works it over to Johnson. Clock down to 50 seconds. Johnson makes a move left post, stops and passes out to Brogue in the left corner. She'll have her dribble up top and works to Hale to reset the offense with 40 seconds to play in the third. Englehart drives in on the angle, can't get to the rim, has the ball poked away, loose out of bounds, off of Star Valley. Looked like it might be going off of Campbell County, but Bailey went in there to try and save the ball. Can't. No, it's off of Campbell. Okay.
Yeah, it was last touched by Cammie Curtis, I believe.
Okay, so it is Star Valley basketball. They inbound up top. Now a nice drive from Englehart, went right side, no good, but the rebound is there for Brogue, who was fouled on the putback. That's going to send Delancey to the Riverside Dental free throw line, and she'll have 1 and 1.
Delancey's been terrific rebounding in the 2 games in this tournament so far. I actually had 7 yesterday. She got 6 right now. To the line now for the first time today. It's away and good.
Down to a 12-point game again, 44-32, 27 and a half seconds to go before the end of the third.
Delancey with 3 points, 6 rebounds, a steal, and an assist on my stat sheet.
Second attempt from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Shot is away, and the shot is good. 44-33. Down to an 11-point game. It's the closest it's been in a while. And the ball stolen by Hale on the other end. Big chance for the Braves after they get a defensive stop. Trying to make this a 9-point game to end the third period. Clock down to 14 seconds. Here's Englehart. Dribbles down to 10 seconds. Picks up her dribble down to 9. Feeds to Johnson, but the ball tipped and taken away by the Camels. Now they have it on the run. 4 seconds, and they throw it away. Diving out of bounds to try and save the ball. Can't get there, though, as Strites, and it's going to be Star Valley with 3.3 to go. They do have about 3/4 of the court to go, though. Inbounding in the side. Bailey wants to go deep, but can't. Instead has to go to the half-court line. Ball tipped. Loose, stolen on the court, and that will take us to the end of the period with Campbell County leading by 11. Star Valley just keeps hanging with them, but can't get under 10. 44-33, fourth period next on the SVI Sports Network.
Since 1932, locally owned Hastings Ace Hardware has served Star Valley as the place to find high-quality outdoor, hardware, and houseware products at competitive prices. Staffed by your friends and neighbors, Hastings offers a team of knowledgeable and helpful folks to answer your questions and assist you in finding the perfect solutions for your projects year-round. Find Braves apparel, fashionable clothing lines, tasteful gifts, a full-service gift wrapping and custom framing counter, jewelry, home decor, paint mixing services, and so much more. Hastings Ace in Afton. It's the local and helpful place.
Live coverage on the SVI Sports Network made possible with the help of Fire and Air, fireplaces, HVAC, and plumbing. Stop by under the arch in Afton. Skyview Lanes and Cineplex, the Family Fun Center, The Right Company, HDC Siding and Gutters, no job too small. Outlaw Tees, custom screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, vehicle decals, and more. And by The Spur, Southwest Wyoming's country music station.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the fourth period. Lady Braves with the ball. Trailing now by 11, 44-33. Brogue inbounds to Hale, has the ball tipped in the backcourt, but recollects it deep in the backcourt against a... No, this is front court. I'm sorry, Star Valley side of the floor, as Englehart has it around the three-point line. Kenley makes a crossover move, drives in, almost lost the dribble, but recollected it, then loses it again, recollects it, kicks it out to Hale, who hits a three.
Wow.
Maddie Hale, the Rocky Mountain Yeti after triple, and by golly, it's an 8-point game.
Talk about a timely three.
Lady Braves back in it. 7:28 to go in the game. Campbell down the floor and a foul on the dribble drive. Ladke will go to the free throw line. Kenley lost the dribble twice on that, somehow kept it just long enough to get it outside to Hale, who was wide open.
We're going to get Maddie Hale for her third personal. Third team foul on the Lady Braves. Ladke's free throw rims in and out.
5 team fouls on Campbell County, 3 on Star Valley with 7:26 to go in the game. Here's the second of 2 attempts for Ladke. 44-36, make it 45. The free throw's good. Star Valley now down by 9. Engelhardt drives in, works it into the corner. No shot there from Hale. Back up and to the wing to Engelhardt. Back to the corner to Hale. Tries to go inside, does, but the pass is too high, tipped out of bounds off of Campbell County. It's going to stay with the Lady Braves on their end.
Yeah, Sydney Streets came in and looked like she had a beat on that, but she knocks it out of bounds instead.
Star Valley inbounding on the baseline. Running out of time. There's the 4 call and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. 30-second timeout before a turnover occurs. 7:11 to go in the game. Braves down by now 9 on the SVI Sports Network.
ILCPA has been part of the Star Valley community for more than 16 years. The times have changed a bit, but we are still proud to offer our continued support to the community and our Star Valley Braves. Say, didn't Corey play basketball for Star Valley High School? Whoa, Corey, I realize it's a black and white photo, but man, those are some white legs. ILCPA, we loved our Braves then and we love our Braves now. Go get 'em Braves.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
7:10 to go in the ball game. Star Valley with possession of the basketball, inbounding on the side corner left. Go up top to Engelhardt, dribbles to the wing, kicks into the corner to Maddie Hale, still on the left side. Engelhardt now up on the wing. 7 minutes to go in the game. Star Valley has cut this back down to single digits. Lob down to Cameron, and she goes up to get it and is fouled on the way back up.
That was a rainbow of a pass.
Yes, it was, and Cameron just went up and snagged it out of the air.
Tell you what, Cameron has done that. She's able to get that pass through multiple hands most of the time. It's pretty remarkable. Free throw good.
Cuts the lead back down to 8.
Cameron up to 19 points. She can hit 20 here with this free throw.
Campbell County led by as many as 16 points in this game. And right now, the free throw is good. That makes it 45-37. Inbound play for Campbell County. Across the half-court line to Neary. She stops in the front right side. Works it into the paint. Loses the ball on the court, but picked up by the Camels. Now a 3 is no good. Ball ricochets out of bounds off the rebound at Star Valley basketball.
A lot of time here for the Lady Braves. Down just 7, 6:40 to go. They get it in here to Cameron Erickson.
45-38. Star Valley breaks the press at the half-court line. Here's Engelhardt, dribble drive left post, goes left side. Tough shot is in.
Oh, my gosh.
That was a fadeaway hook behind the backboard.
I was about to say that's not a good shot from Kenley, and then it went in.
It's a 5-point game. Down to 2 possessions. 6:20 to go. The ball poked away off of Maddie Hale.
Well, more than that, Duke, you've got some hope now, some momentum. You go back 10 minutes, and the Lady Braves were wondering, what the heck? What can we do here?
Well, and Campbell hasn't hit a 3 this half, have they?
Nope.
They are 0 for this half for 3s, and that's what hurt the Braves really in the first half. Here's ball movement, down low left side. Shot is up, no, but a foul. This will put Sydney Strites to the Riverside Dental free throw line after her shot from the left block.
Foul number 3 on Cameron Erickson. Wasn't much on that one, honestly. But 4th team foul on Star Valley. With 6:15 to go in the 4th, can't really be picky about that one, I guess.
Free throw is no good. Lady Braves have clawed back into this one.
Streets on the season, a 56% free throw shooter.
You mentioned Dow, Star Valley just needed to keep playing their game not get overwhelmed and
keep chopping that wood.
That's what they did. Second free throw is good. Got 1 out of 2. Lead back up to 6. Little pressure in the backcourt being put on by Campbell County, but Englehart able to dribble across the timeline. 6:08 to go in the game. Englehart to the left side wing. Has a screen. Defense picks her up. Works it down to Brogue in the left corner. Lob to Cameron, but too high this time in the double team. Tipped away and stolen by Campbell County. They're able to get the dribble across the half-court line. Now open 3, right wing. Robertson, good. There it is. First one of the half, and it extends the lead back up to 9.
Robertson, though, she's got 10 points, Duke, but she's had to take 10 threes. You'll take that. It's the other shooters that have hurt the Lady Braves.
Kenley Englehart on the left side wing. Dribbles down to the baseline, double team, picks it up and dribbles outside. Passes to Coles, little mid-range jumper, short, no good. Rebounded though by Cameron. She's on the baseline, double team shot is good with the foul. Cameron Erickson just waited, and when the time was right, scores with a whistle.
Well, and she's able to power up through 2-3 arms of contact. She does that all the time. 22 points for Cameron. She's having herself a ball game.
Lead back down to 6. 49-42, 7 rather. And the free throw makes it 6. Cameron's game continues. 49-43, 5:17 to go in the game. Campbell County on the other end, working the ball around the outside. Here's Neary. Hill comes over the top of a screen to stay with her. Passes into the corner. Kicked out right side. Extra pass. Open 3 right wing. No good from Riss. Rebounded by Cameron. Has the ball poked away and out of bounds. They're going to say off of Cameron.
Wow.
She had position and the defender came in from behind. They're going to say it stays with the Camels.
Must have gone off her leg or something.
So Campbell County will inbound. Lob up top. Contested by Hale, but Neary tracks it down. Works to Riz. 4:48 to play in the game.
Boy, Bailey Erickson is all over Cammie Curtis.
Curtis has to pass it up. Goes to Kubacher. 3, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Hale. Camels just with 1 or 2 3-pointers in the half.
Say Bailey Erickson was on Curtis like a wet blanket.
Here's Hale. Nice pass to Cameron. Scores in the lane on the turnaround. Fadeaway right hook. Down to 4.
They don't have much of an answer for Cameron. She's got 25.
Anybody's game now. 4:20 to play. Here's Camels in the lane, and the shot is in from Kubacher to push the lead back to 6. 51-45, 17 fouls on the Camels, 4 on Star Valley. Mid-4th period, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. We'll take it with him. 4:07 to go in an elimination game, consolation bracket of the 4A state tournament back in 60.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious stay at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
Back after the timeout, it's Star Valley basketball down by 6. 51-45, 4 minutes remains in the game. Lady Braves basketball. Maddie Hale in the front court, bounces to Englehart. Kenley holds it high, dribbles to the right side wing, kick out. Brogue, no shot, works it inside and back out to Cameron on the perimeter. Under 4 minutes to go, down to 3:48. Englehart will reset the offense in the front court. Has a screen from Cameron. Drives the left post. No shot for Englehart. Double teamed on the baseline. Now pivots. Goes to Brogue. Picks it over to Erickson. And she is blocked. But
oh my goodness.
Kenley Englehart. Right place, right time. The ball was blocked. Kenley right there and scores.
The ladies just will not give up.
Down to a 4-point game again. Dribble drive from Kubacher, no good. Fight for the rebound. Ball on the court, and Camels will have it, but a jump ball call. The arrow does favor Campbell County. They'll keep it with 3:20 to go in the game.
Tell you what, Duke, the ladies had to work so hard to get that ball anywhere close to the rim, and they just keep at it. This has been a really impressive effort from them today.
Back down to 4 for the second time in this period. 51-47. Star Valley trail by as much as 16 points in this game, but they're in it late. Here's a dribble drive take down the left side and in. Strong, aggressive move from Ladke for 2. Full court press being put on again by Campbell County. Maddie Hale on the left side, right sideline, comes across the half court, has a screen, works at left wing. Hands off to Brogue, ball tipped but recollected. Delancey still on the dribble. Clock down to 2:50 to go in the game. Braves trail by 6. Here's Engelhardt, screen up top, works at 2, free throw line to Coles. Sheridan drive shot, no, but a foul. And Sheridan Coles to the Riverside Dental free throw line with the clock stopped at 2:44.
We're going to get Lauren Kuchbacher for that one, third personal. 8th team foul. This one on the shot, however. Sheridan Coles, free throw, good.
Lead back down to 5, 2:44 to go. It's 53-48.
Coles now at 6 points.
Here's the second for Sheridan. Dribble, shot, good.
Those are some big free throws for Sheridan. She has kind of an inconsistent run at the line today, and she drills those.
53-49. Campbell down the floor and a foul on the floor. This will be against the Lady Braves, just their 15th foul.
Well, this Campbell team, Duke, they get to the line. 470 attempts on the season.
Inbounding on the baseline. Work up top to Ladke, who steps back, but Engelhardt stays with her. Forces her to dribble. Now drives on the wing, and good. Second time in the last couple minutes we've seen Ladke do that.
Yeah, nobody stopped the ball, so she laid it up and in.
Back to a 6-point game again. Star Valley with it on the perimeter. Here's Maddie Hale. Has a screen. Cameron can't hit her on the pick and roll. Now Cameron on the outside. Dribbles down to the baseline. Double team shot blocked and out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Braves.
Boy,
2:09 to go.
They have let a lot of contact go in this fourth quarter. They're letting it go both ways, though. But I'm just saying this has been a very physical fourth quarter.
Maddie Hale on the outside. Works it over to Engelhardt. Down to 2 minutes. Kenley. Double team shot. This time the foul's called. No good on the attempt.
I actually thought there was more contact on the last foul than that one.
55-49, a 6-point Lady Braves deficit with Cameron Erickson to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
And that's foul number 4 on Curtis.
Cameron's good. It's a 5-point game again.
Cameron with 26 points. She had 27 earlier this season, so she can match that here.
Second free throw, front rim no good, short, fight for the rebound, and it's Campbell basketball. Maddie Hale last to touch it for the Lady Braves. 5-point game, Star Valley with the full court press. Campbell County inbounding side corner, able to find Curtis. Works it to the now far side to Ladke. Defense will back off and Ladke across the half court line. Here's Riz, top of the floor. Able to find Curtis. Pivots, spins, now to Strites. Clock down to 1:43, and the Campbell County Camels are working the clock with a 2-possession lead late in the game. 1:35 to go. Passing around, and Engelhardt, really good defense, forces a timeout taken by Coach Lujan, and we'll take it as well. 1:31 to go. Star Valley down by 5, back in 30 on SVI.
Digital Dilemmas presents
Wi-Fi Enlightenment. A wise person once said, "Keep your feet on the ground and your router on a shelf. This will help you achieve greater happiness in life and a better Wi-Fi signal."
Placing your router on the floor can negatively affect its performance because the ground will absorb the signal. Stay tuned for more Digital Dilemmas.
Here's Duke Dance. Dal Erickson and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Braves basketball.
Campbell basketball after the timeout. They'll dribble into the front court, work it down to Ladke on the baseline. Kick out, now inside. Dribble from Strites, works it to the right side post, no shot. Now working around the perimeter again. Here's Ladke, baseline, kick back out. Robertson open but no shot. They'll continue to burn clock down to 1:10 to go in the game.
Wow.
And a foul is going to be against Campbell County, an offensive foul against the Camels.
Well, there for a second, I thought they were going to call on Sheridan Coles.
So did I.
And I'm like, her spleen's laying out on the floor. How can you call it on her? So, yeah, Millie Riss has just fouled out.
So she's done, and Star Valley will have the ball. Big possession here. Down by 5 with 1:10 to go. Engelhardt on the run, left side. Goes under the rim, can't get off a shot, and dribbles out of bounds. Stepped on the line down low, and turns it right back over with 1:06 to go.
Having to take some chances here, and that one didn't pay off.
Now Ladke works to Neary in the backcourt. Engelhardt comes with her across the half-court line. 58 seconds to go in a two-possession game, and Engelhardt will foul. It's just a 16 foul on Star Valley.
That's number 4 on Kenley, so
she's going to come out.
Oh, that's number 5. I missed one somewhere. I apologize, folks. Oh, so Kenley will foul out. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. But, man, she just does a lot of things for this team.
Lady Braves still down 2 possessions. With the basketball, Campbell County. 54 seconds to go. Star Valley needs a stop. Now they come up and foul. That's the 7th foul, so that will put Ramey Ladke to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll have 1 and 1.
I believe this will be on Bailey Erickson. It is her first. Ladke to the line. She's really been the difference in this fourth quarter. She's kept the Camels out in front. Free throw's no good.
Free throw. It's rebounded by Cameron. Missed the 1-and-1. Cameron out in front to Maddie Hale. Works it over to the right side wing. Dribbles down low. Brogue in the traffic. Shot no good. No call. And it's rebounded by Robertson. And a foul again on Star Valley to stop the clock at 38.4. 5-point deficit.
Boy, it sure looked like they got Delancey in the arm to me. Foul number 4 on Cameron Erickson going the other way. What a season Cameron has had. And what a game she's had. 26 points, 7 rebounds.
Here's the free throw. No good again. Back-to-back misses on the front end of 1-and-1. Rebounded by Coles. Star Valley still with the chance. Maddie Hale takes a 3. Short in transition, but rebounded by Cameron and puts it up and in. Wow. Timeout taken by Coach Erickson. We'll take it as well. 29 seconds remains. Braves down by 3. Back in 30 on SBI.
We're always looking for things that make our farm more efficient.
The value that Smart Farm brings growers like Rick is the ability to be more efficient, to be cost effective, and also to be stewards of the land.
The Simplot Smart Farm program is split up into 4 segments: prepare, prescribe, grow, harvest.
Based off of our first year work with him, our yield goals were higher than they've ever been on those fields, around 10 to 15% higher.
We were very happy with what Simplot does for us.
After the timeout, Lady Braves have given themselves a chance here. 29 seconds remains. It is Campbell County basketball, but now just a 3-point game. Inbound, almost stolen by Hale, but into the hands of Campbell County. They want to dribble into the front court, and Ramey Ladke will be fouled again. Campbell has left the door open after missing back-to-back 1-and-1s. This time, Ramey will step to the line.
Sheridan Coles picks up her first foul.
Ramey needs to hit this to make it a 2-possession game again. Right now it's a 3-point game. Free throw is good this time.
That's a big one.
Back to 4 points with 25.7 to go. 56-52, both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. Second free throw is good. Got them both. Big shots for Ladke down the stretch. Lead back to 5. And Star Valley throws it away. Trying to go to Maddie Hale, but it's out in front of her. 21.2 seconds remain. And if you're going to play the foul game late, you got to make shots on the other end. And didn't even have a chance to put one up. They turn it over. Ball passed into Ladke, and she's fouled again. Ramey Ladke back to the line with 18.6 to go. This will be 2 shots in the double bonus.
Bailey picks up our second. Both teams now double bonus. Latke 4 of 6 from the line. 12 points in the game.
Free throw is good. Bounced about 3 times and drops. Puts the lead back up to 6 now with 1 more to go. This to make it a 3-possession game. Good. They left the door open with some free throw misses, but they may have just slammed it with some makes down the stretch. Bailey drives, loses the ball, picked up by Campbell County. They go to Robertson out in front. That's going to do it. Robertson on the right side. Star Valley will not foul. 5 seconds, time will tick off, and that will be the season ender for the Star Valley Lady Braves. A valiant effort to come back, pulled to within 3, but could not overcome the deficit down the stretch. Free throws for Campbell County. And your final, the Camels win it 59-52 over the Star Valley Lady Braves. And their season will come to an end here at the Ford Wyoming Center.
Tell you what, though, Duke, that this game was on its way to being out of hand, and the Lady Braves put their foot down, drew a line in the sand, and said, we are not giving up, we are not quitting, and we are going to play this out and play our guts out. I am super proud of them, what they just did here. Cut it to 3 here with, like you said, just a sliver of the door open, and fate didn't have it for them, but man, what an effort.
Last game for 3 seniors, Maddie Hale, Cameron Erickson, Anna Olenslager. What a season they've had. Anna coming off the bench, had some great moments of the season. And Maddie Hale, I mean, there's so many plays that she made throughout the course of the year, and by golly, can't say enough of what Cameron did this season.
Yeah, Cameron leading the team in points and rebounds. Led the class in three-point percentage made, 41%. Yeah, what an effort from this crew. They win 16 games, which is the most that they've won under Coach Erickson, so some good things.
Let's take a look at this game by the numbers and recap it with the Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home Battle Stats.
First for the Camels, leading the way was Cammie Curtis, but she ended up being pretty quiet in the fourth quarter. She had 17 total, 10 points for Madison Robertson, 14 for Ramey Latke, who went 6 of 8 from the line to kind of put this one out of reach. Millie Riss fouled out, but she had 8 points, 4 points for Lauren Kuchbacher, 1 for Sydney Streets. Three-pointer-wise, Duke, the Camels went 7 of 15 in the first half and only 1 of 8 in the second half to kind of leave that door open. They finished 8 of 23, which is a 35% on the game. 9 of 14 from the free throw line. For the Lady Braves, a career high, I believe, from Cameron Erickson, 28 points, 8 rebounds. She goes 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 10 of 13 from the field. And against this team, that is a whale of a game. 7 points for Sheridan Coles, 4 for Kenley Engelhart, 4 assists for Kenley as well, 4 for Delancey Brogue to go with 6 rebounds, 3 for Bailey Erickson, 5 for Maddie Hale, 1 for Cambry Johnson. The Lady Braves 1 of 7 from the three-point line, 7 of 26 from the free throw line, which is 65%, which is well above their average. Again, giving themselves a chance to win here. Just came up a little short as they lose this one to Campbell County, 59-52.
That's a check of your Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home post-game battle stats. Located in Afton, quality, price, service. Lady Brave season will come to a close with, again, your final score, Campbell County winning 59-52. Now we'll close it out with your final Lady Braves player of the game, presented by Star Valley Skidoo.
Well, obviously going to be Cameron Erickson, 28 points, 8 rebounds. What a game for her. What a season for her after missing virtually all of last year with that injury, and came back super strong, and got to believe she's got some postseason accolades coming.
Congratulations to Cameron Erickson, your Star Valley Skidoo player of the game once again for the Star Valley Lady Braves. That will do it for this broadcast. We'll take a very short break, and we'll be right back from the Ford Wyoming Center for the rivalry renewed in Casper. The Star Valley Braves and the Jackson Bronx also in an elimination game. That's next, live from Casper and the 4A state tournament on the SV